What's going on, Hector? This is Daniel from Josh and Danny SEO. So I know Joshua called you a little bit earlier. So we're gonna take a look and see what we can find. So HA Flooring Services, San Antonio, Texas is so I have you down as HA Flooring Services. I can't find you guys, which is a problem. So either I got your name wrong or you don't have a website. So if you don't have a website, I mean, you can go without it if you've been surviving off of like word of mouth, referrals, that's really good. But if you're looking to expand, um, website is typically the way to go because if you have a presence anywhere online, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that, they're going to want to take a look at your website as well. So because I can't find it, there's really not much I can say about it. But let me show you what's going on with your with how Google kind of looks at things. So when you get a website, you're typically going to want to fill it with things to say, to your client so that they can read through it and pick the things they need and want and go forward and then call you. But we also need keywords in there as well. Within that content, we need specific words that will trigger Google to point people to you. Now, those words are a specific combination. Well, what we want is a specific combination of your location and what you're offering, because that tells us a few things. One is somebody's looking for the service you offer, and two is they're local. They live by you. And that's the whole idea of it. So when I put in Flooring San Antonio, Texas, let's see what we come up with. So we got some Google sponsored stuff. We got a GMB area for Google My Business Profile. Very important to get in here. About 30 to 40% of all people searching for anything will click on one of these three guys. So that's super important. After that, we have your organic search. Anyone can rank here as long as you do know what you're doing. It looks like Oak Crent Floors is the #1 for this area. Or carpets, I guess. Anyway, they live here in San Antonio with you. They're Oak Crent Floors. They have flooring, Premier Flooring Center, so they probably have a location to go to. Get started, care and maintenance, why Oak Crent, and contact us. They also have Play Online, flexible everything. Their number is right here and up here. Excellent. So they're making it very available to everybody. Doing a great job. We want you to be our next satisfied customer. Good for them. Celebrating more than a century of fine flooring. I'm not really, here we go, carpet, hardwood, tile. See how they're talking about each one? It's exactly what you want to do. You want to talk about every single service that you have offering, because again, content is key in this game. Google really wants to see that. Very important to have one of these guys too, because a lot of people don't like calling. Many of them would rather just send you an email and have you get back to them on their own terms. But let's take a look at their backend, right? I'm using a tool here called Ahrefs. It lets me know how Google actually looks at them. So they have a UR rating of 33. That means that, they have a pretty decently, strong website, and they have a DR rating of 17, which means that Google doesn't like, that's how much Google likes them. Now you want them in the 30s and 40s ratio of 1-to-1. And they're not that far off. Now, all of that is triggered through backlinks. Now, a backlink is when you have your website linked somewhere else where somebody can click on it, and a referring domain is when it returns to you. Now, they have a lot of backlinks over here. They should have a better DR rating for that, which makes me believe that some of these are very spammy, like BuzzFeed, Wikipedia. You're definitely not going to want those as much as you want like the good quality leads that really add value to you. So it's definitely quality over quantity. And then last but not least, they have 2,000 different organic keywords. So 2,000 different variations of what somebody might search in Google for Google to connect it with them. Let's find out what they are. Flooring San Antonio, very easy one to look up. Almost kind of had that myself. 700 people a month search for that. They're getting 253 then because they're in position 2. When you're in positions 1, 2, or 3, you'll get anywhere between 10 to 20% of all search volume. And they're getting roughly, I don't know what, 20, 35% right there. That's excellent. And they're not even in position #1. I don't care to rank you or rank anyone for their actual names, because anyone in the world can search for these, and these are mostly for your referrals or for people who know you already. So I don't really care for that. This I do care. San Antonio Flooring Stores. If they have their own store, which they do, and they're ranked pretty high up for that, they're going to be the first ones people see. They're getting 129 out of 350 people. That's over. That's over 40%. Forget the room visualizer. I don't care. Flooring San Antonio, Texas, 150, 53. So they're getting a lot of really great keywords in here, and they're going to get a lot of quality people from them as well. And that's exactly what you want. So how does this really help you out, Hector? Honestly, all we really got to do is, if I missed your website, let me know. But we got to build you a website. We got to get all of the stuff you're offering on there. So all the different types of flooring you offer, maybe you have a mobile version of everything where, they can visualize it through a mobile app, different things like that. And then from there, we got to put content, then we got to get keywords in there, and then finally we got to get you some excellent backlinks. Now, good news is I know somebody who has really good ones. That's right, your competitor. Use theirs to boost you up, and then just beat them out with the amount that you have. Remember, quality over quantity. And that's all I really got. If you do have any questions for me, please feel free to reach out. Other than that, you have an amazing night. Bye.